Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rock Bottom Airsoft. It's good to see you again. If it's your first time here, then as always, it is good to see you and I hope you're going to stick around. Okay, well, welcome to our weekend video. Those of you who've been following the channel will know that we normally do an upload midweek, normally on a Wednesday, and we always do an upload at a weekend, normally on a Saturday. And in those videos, we'll look at gameplays, tech, reviews of gear, replicas, pretty much anything in our great sport and hobby, which is airsoft. So today's weekend video is no different. We're going to be having a look at a bit of gear, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter video today. We are in my command center, as you could call it. This is where I keep all of my gear. This is where all my airsoft kit is, a lot of my replicas. So we're here today because we're having a look at a little bit of gear that I've got that I thought it was worth mentioning to you if you're in the market for an affordable flashlight. Now I know that sounds a bit weird for airsoft, but this isn't any ordinary flashlight. This is a flashlight that you can mount on your replica. So it's basically a weapon torch. Now this particular one is made by Valken. I know a lot of people sometimes have funny opinions when it comes to Valken. It's very hit and miss. However, this is a product I've had for a while. I've had this for quite some time. Good few years now actually. It's been used on lots of different replicas and it's also being used in all weathers. As many of you who follow the channel will know, I play here in the Scottish Highlands, mainly outdoor, and for outdoor play that's in snow, sleet, hail, rain, wind, whatever it's doing, I'll be out playing. So yeah, this thing's seen all types of weathers. It's been used in night games, it's been used in low light, and it's been used just to look cool on the replica. So pretty much everything. So what are we looking at here? Well, this is the Valken LED flashlight. Comes very nicely packaged in this box. Obviously I've had this one out of the box. You get packing foam. So as you can see, there's parts here that I haven't used in my particular one, but I am going to show you them because they do come with the kit. So basically what do you get? Well, in the box you will originally get this flashlight without this cap on. This cap is included. It's a filter, a yellow light filter. I basically use that, if I'm being honest, as a form of lens protection when I'm playing airsoft. With that over the end, I always think it's a little less likely that the glass of the flashlight will get shot out. But it's also kind of cool with the yellow filter on there as well, and you can just flip it up if you don't want the filter on. And again, you don't have to have that on at all. You can simply remove that and it's just a standard aluminium bodied flashlight. That brings me on to the construction of the flashlight itself. The flashlight is all metal. There is no plastic on it. Obviously this filter that comes with it is rubberized and plastic, but the actual flashlight itself is completely metal. There is no plastic in there. It's aluminium, so it feels very robust, very well made. Now when you receive the flashlight in the box, it will normally have this connection on. As you can see, there's a lanyard strap attached to that, and it's just a push button. So that's basically a push button which will screw into the end of your flashlight, and then it really does turn it into a flashlight that you can just press the button on, point it wherever. You can even have that on that way on your replica if you like, because as well as that it comes with this mount, which basically is a mount that allows it to mount onto any standard 20mm rail. So on any of your replicas you should be able to mount this torch, as long as you've got a spare section of 20mm rail. This will mount to it. It's a decent mount. It's got double Allen key fitting, and again, it's all metal. So the options are there for mounting this to your replica any which way you would like. And as some of you may have noticed, it also comes with this attachment which just screws on the end in place of the button, and that basically creates a remote. So you can put this button which allows for, I hope you can make that out on camera, that's on. Press it again, you get strobing, press it again, it's on. And when you let go of the button, it's off. So you just press and hold the button and you can cycle through them, and if you keep your finger on it, it'll keep running. Superb. And that remote basically has quite a bit of play in it. That allows you to mount this on your replica anywhere you'd like, and then have this remote mounted somewhere that it's easy to access, such as by your pistol grip, or I have it mounted down the handguard closer down to where my hand normally sits, and then that way you can activate the torch without having to press the back of it. You can activate it with the remote, and that is included. So the remote is included, the weapon mount is included, and this pop-up filter is also included. As well as that, you will also obviously have your standard torch attachment, so you can use it as a torch. You also get an Allen key included that fits the mount, so that if you don't have an Allen key to that size, you're all ready to go. And you also get a pouch for keeping the torch in. So if you are just using it as a torch, there is a pouch to keep it in. So, you know, as you can see, that there's quite a fair bit of stuff that you get included, well packaged, well made. You know, now you're probably going to be wondering how much one of these is. You get the full shebang, as it were. The full kit is around about £20 here in the UK. Now, for £20, to me, that is a very affordable torch. I do see much more expensive torches listed. There may even be replicas of torches that are mounted to real steel weapons. But this one isn't a replica of any real steel torch. It's just a torch that Valken make. And it's superb. For £20, it seems really well put together. Again, like I say, it's full metal, aluminium and metal. I've had this out in all weathers for a number of years, and there's no rust on it. It's had lots of bashes and knocks, and as you saw there, the remote still works fine. The button still works fine. The torch works absolutely fine. I will admit that it's possibly not as bright as some other torches I've seen, but it's still pretty bright. You know, it's a pretty bright torch. I'm not too sure on the lumens. I know they usually go with a lumen rating, but to be honest, going off experience, it's more than bright enough when you're playing a night game in the middle of the Scottish forests. I've never had any problems with visibility with it, and it'll certainly glare you if somebody strobes it at you, you know, if you're planning to use it for indoor games for that kind of purpose. It is water resistant, it is listed as. However, I have had this out in absolutely torrential rain, and there's been no rust on the insides or anything like that. It's held the water out and stood up absolutely fine. So, for £20, you get a flashlight you can use as a flashlight, or if you put your attachments on, it is awesome as a tactical light for mounting to whatever replica's got a spare 20mm rail available for you. So I can definitely recommend this one. As I say, this has been used loads of times by me and never let me down. I like it. I've had comments from people at my home site saying they like it and asking what it is, and then being quite surprised that it's a Valken LED flashlight. So I don't know what you think. I mean, obviously, as I say, I like it. If you're after a flashlight or a tactical torch to go on one of your replicas, if you're after something, you know, for that kind of purpose, then I can definitely recommend this if you are working on a budget and you want something affordable but well made and decent. Then this could be the tactical torch for you. As I say, £20, and you get the mount, the remote, the filter, the bag to carry the torch in, and obviously a spare cap for the back end to use it as a standard torch on and off. So there you go, the Valken LED flashlight. I like it, had it for a long time. I shall put a link in the description as to where you can get one of these if you fancy one for one of your replicas. And you know, if you've had experience with these, let me know in the comments down below. I'll always respond to a comment. Might not get back to you straight away, but I will always respond. And let me know what you think of Valken products on the whole, or indeed, if you've had one of these torches, let me know what you think. Or if you can recommend a torch that's in the same kind of budget margin for about £20 that's decent, then, you know, let myself and everybody else know. It helps people out. And I really hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did enjoy it, then please drop a like on it. And as always, as I always say, if you are enjoying my series of videos, then please do get subscribed to the channel. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching this video. We should be back to our regular studio for the next one. and maybe some gameplay on the Wednesday if I have any gameplay footage remaining. If not, we'll do another studio video on Wednesday. And if you want more content from myself and stay up to date on the channel, check out Rock Bottom Airsoft on Facebook and Instagram. I'll put on there what we're going to be covering in those coming videos. But as always, again, thank you very much for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.